Out of weather with forward meteorologist Kaylee Wentz. Kaylee, it looks like they have nice weather there, so I'm pretty jealous of those temperatures. But I know that we really shouldn't complain for what we have right now.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous day outside. Well, at least it was earlier on. Right now, we've seen the cloud cover really increase. And so if you look outdoors right now, kind of gray, gloomy skies. And it actually is starting to feel a little bit damp out there as well. And that's because of what's headed our way. Notice temperatures, though, about 20, if not a little bit more, degrees above average. The Buffalo Airport currently seeing temperatures in the upper 50s. We're seeing low 60s in Dunkirk. And really just some pretty nice weather that we're experiencing today. The high temperature so far in Buffalo has reached 58 degrees, so that's what we're currently seeing right now. And again, well above average for this time of year. So we'll take it. Although it's not that New Orleans weather, it is certainly pretty wonderful for Western New York. Winds right now are between about 5 and 15 miles per hour, depending on where you are. Across the southern tier and into northern Pennsylvania, that's where we're seeing the breeze a little bit gustier. But through the afternoon and into the evening, everybody going to be seeing those changes. Notice the wind speeds picking up between about 5 and 15 miles per hour, once again into the 10 and 20 mile per hour range. Along with the wind speeds increasing, we're going to be seeing the clouds continue to increase and then some rain showers arriving as well. Now, we've all dealt with some rain showers before. We just need to turn the windshield wipers on quickly, no big deal. But tomorrow morning, we do have the risk for some severe weather, heavy downpours, very breezy conditions, so we want to make you aware of that. Notice on the hour-by-hour forecast through midnight tonight at about midnight, once again, we see the first of the rain and those heavy downpours roll through. Early on tomorrow morning, we have that risk continuing, and then a second batch of rain moves through at about 8 or 9 o'clock. So I think this is the piece that's going to impact a lot of your morning commutes tomorrow. Maybe plan a little bit of extra time, especially if you're traveling over the Skyway. Could be a little bit slower there. Now, by tomorrow evening, we see some more scattered, not as crazy of rain move through. But then as temperatures fall with those fronts, we're going to see the rain switch over to some snow showers. Dunkirk, Jamestown, Springville. The typical snow belt regions will be the first to pick up on some of that snow. As we get into Thursday morning, a little bit of snow does make its way further northward, but then will clear out by the time we get to the afternoon. So pretty typical of what we've been seeing here in Western New York. We get this crazy warm weather, and then the cold makes its return. We do have wind advisories in place for tomorrow because of those fronts that are going to be swinging through. This wind advisory is for all of the highlighted areas, so it includes all of Western New York and just excludes Cattaraugus and Allegheny County. Starts tomorrow evening at about 6 and lasts through early on Thursday. But just because you're not in those advisory areas doesn't mean it will not be windy. We think everybody's going to be seeing some of those windy conditions. Now, in addition to the wind, the severe risk is there. For areas north of Olean, Wellsville, and Jamestown, we are in a marginal risk for severe weather issued by the Storm Prediction Center. But further south, actually a slight risk, so a little bit more than that. So everybody going to be seeing the winds, potential for power outages is there, and also some severe thunderstorms. For tonight, just a few of those evening showers, temperatures staying pretty mild in the low 50s. Then as we get into the day, once again, early on, going to probably be the worst of the rain and thunderstorm chance. Temperatures start out in the low 60s, but eventually fall into the 40s, the 30s, even the 20s for the overnight forecast. So tomorrow evening, that's what you can expect, a big change. Tomorrow night's lows will be in the low 20s with still pretty breezy conditions and that rain continuing.